Hi guys, so I am back with another video today, and I specifically want to talk about this whole shaming culture around traveling. I know there are many different views and ideas and opinions about traveling, how much of it we should be doing, and just kind of give you a little context. I've seen a lot of just information out there from a variety of different sources about the benefits of traveling, and in some ways I feel like a bit of shaming concerning people who maybe haven't traveled to different states, countries, regions of the world. And so in many ways I think it's a form of bullying, and it's something that I definitely want to push back against, and also provide comfort to those who might feel less than or ashamed that they haven't traveled because of information and content that has been put out there on the web, or maybe because of even conversations that you might have had with different individuals. I know there's a lot of pressure and just judgment around this whole idea of traveling to different places, and from what I understand from some conversations I've had, and I'm not trying to say this particular statement that I'm making is for the masses and what people think about traveling, but in certain circumstances and in certain conversations I've had, I've heard that traveling is in many ways viewed as a status symbol. And I want to kind of bring up some things today that kind of help alleviate the angst and this idea that traveling is a status symbol, and if you haven't done it, then there's something wrong with you. You're not trying hard enough. There have been a lot of problematic opinions and ideas and perceptions about traveling. So the first thing I want to say is, one, nobody knows your life's situation. Nobody knows your financial situation. No one knows your health situation. And so anyone who is bold enough to challenge you on where you've traveled, how much you traveled, quite frankly needs to do some self-reflecting, one about their priorities and the way in which they conduct themselves and how they communicate and talk to people, but also just some self and character reflection. I think it's always important, and this is something that I was raised with and I try to do. I mean, I'm a human being, no one is perfect, and so I'm not by any means suggesting that we should be perfect, flawed human beings that never make mistakes or judge people or make quick snap decisions about things that maybe we don't know or have all the information about. What I am saying is that there are certain situations, certain instances where there are individuals who tend to frequently, whether it's someone in our personal lives or whether it's someone who is a just random person on social media, or an acquaintance, maybe someone that's not a part of your immediate circle or personal life, but you do interact with them from time to time. There are instances where those individuals can make you feel less than. But frankly, the truth of the matter is that at a certain point you have to make decisions about where your money goes, and so it typically is very difficult for one to get the necessary funds to travel and participate in certain types of trips or activities. Expenses add up quickly, and so there are those instances. There are also instances where people, just generally speaking, that's not something that is of interest to them, and that is for a variety of reasons. It doesn't mean that it's never going to be of interest to them. It doesn't mean that they don't want to do it in the future. It doesn't mean that they don't have a plan or an idea or things that they would like to do in the future. But I think just to pressure someone to travel or spend their money or funds in ways that may not be beneficial to them without knowing their situation is quite frankly irresponsible. And for those of you who might be on the receiving end of that, is something that I want to encourage you to have strength to push back against, to know your value, to know your worth, regardless of what others say about the decisions that you make for your life, for your financial situation, for your social situation. I think it's important to just really stand on your values, what you believe, and continue to explore and figure it out. I think God has you right where you're supposed to be. I think you should stay curious, stay driven and ambitious if that's ways in which you define yourself, and take your time doing what you think is best for you. All of our paths are different, and I think the world has a lot to offer. It's a beautiful place, of course, but I think rushing or doing anything because of pressure from others, or because you think you're supposed to be keeping up, or you think you're less than, or you're not living up to the status symbol because of what maybe other people see or imagine you to be, is I think, just one, it's not right, but I think also it's dangerous, because I think that's where we get in situations in life that, you know, is not according to God's timing, and it's not where we're supposed to be. And so with that said, I just wanted to jump on quickly because I saw it's something that's been on my heart for a long time, and something that's really bothered me, because I know that traveling in many ways for certain people have become kind of like this new prestige kind of glamour and symbol of, you know, I've made it. And I just think there's just simply so much nuance to that conversation, and reasons people travel, and funds, and being able to do that. And so and you'll find, if you continue to have conversations and explore this topic with people, that oftentimes some of the people that are engaging in traveling and in these types of experiences, sometimes, quite frankly, should not be doing those trips, and maybe are not in positions where they can have those experiences themselves, but are making certain sacrifices and decisions, such as we all do. And so, like I said, you might be making a sacrifice where you want to travel, but you just haven't got an opportunity to do so because there are other things that are more priority, or you're trying to be financially responsible, or just be mindful of a variety of other circumstances that currently exist in your life. So with that being said, please leave in the comment section below what your thoughts are, what your feelings are about this topic. I would love to hear more about what you guys think about this situation, if it's something that you also have been experiencing and kind of hearing and seeing. I would just love to know what you guys think, and you guys know I'm big on education, career, lifestyle. That's what my channel is all about. It's about not just helping provide information and knowledge about really important topics concerning career and education, but also lifestyle, and having, you know, these discussions that, quite frankly, many might feel alone in. But I want to reassure you that there isn't just this one idea or opinion out there about this. So yeah, leave in the comment section below what you guys think, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.